So here we have the BMW 318i on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a four-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well. You can fold down the three seats in the back to increase this space even further should you wish to do that. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge. We then have the speedometer, rev counter, and coolant temperature gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 55,854. You can change the information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have speed limiter and cruise control over on the left-hand side, stereo and phone controls on the right-hand side. Over in the center is where you will find the main stereo screen itself. So up on here, you'll be able to access your music, of course. And as you can see, if you want to listen to your own music, we have USB input, Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly, and a CD player as well. Radio-wise, we have AM, FM, and DAB available. In order that you can use the Bluetooth audio, you need to pair your phone up to the car. That is done under the communication heading. All of the movement I'm making on the screen here is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial, and of course the collection of buttons that surround it as well. So in rotating the dial, you can select satellite navigation, for example. Push the dial down, you'll then be in that menu, and you can access your sat nav. It's a really easy system to use. As you can see, full color screen as well. If I put the vehicle into reverse, you'll also see that we have got parking sensors with a visual guide to objects that are approaching this car. So you can see in this particular instance, the near side rear, we are near an object there. And if we were to reverse back, that would become closer and closer. Working our way down, we then have the volume for the stereo. We have our CD player, and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in for both driver and passenger. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you. You can override that by pressing that button again. You go back to whatever setting you had it on previously. We have two cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket inside there. A 6-speed manual gearbox. We can turn off our traction control, and this button will change the driving setup of the car. So you can change it from Sport, Sport Plus, Comfort, which is your everyday driving, and Eco Pro. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.